Okay guys, I'm going to try and explain blood typing to you in the best way that I can, and the easiest way that I can without being with you. So a blood type, I have some notes here. It's a person's blood type is a trait that is inherited by their parents. It is controlled by multiple alleles. What that means is that we're going to be dealing with like two letters, two combinations. We have type A and type B are considered codominant, which gives us the option of having AB blood, and then type O is the recessive version. So down here I've put the genotypes and phenotypes. So if somebody has type A blood, if they're dominant, they have what's considered IA. I don't know why we use the I's. I don't know what they stand for, but for some reason we do. And then if they're heterozygous, then they're going to have the recessive trait, which would be IA with a lowercase I that represents type O blood. Okay, type B, they could be IB. That would be our dominant type. Heterozygous type would be IB with a lowercase I, same as having the recessive allele for type O. Then we have type AB blood. Okay, there's only one option for that. If you have AB blood, you are IA and IB. That's our codominant version. And then finally we have type O blood, which is the recessive version. So the only way you could have type O blood is if you're two lowercase i's. Okay, I'm going to flip this paper over here, or this whiteboard over, and do some example problems. Okay, so let's say that somebody who is heterozygous, ooh, that's ugly, heterozygous for A blood, and then heterozygous for B. So if I do that Punnett square, okay, we're still just doing 4 boxes. Okay, if they're heterozygous for A on the front, hopefully you took down those notes so you can replay the video to take down those notes. We have IA lowercase I, and heterozygous for B then would be IB lowercase I. Okay, and I fill in my Punnett square like normal. We've done enough of these that we should be good at this part. So the options, we could be 25% AB blood, 25% A, 25% B, and then my last square here would be 25% O blood. Okay, let's move down, do another one. Let's say that we have type O with type AB. Here's my Punnett square. If we have type O, we are lowercase. If we have type AB, IA, IB. So filling in our squares. we would have 50% A blood, 50% B blood. Okay, so when I did these problems, or when you've heard me talking during this video, I haven't said anything about like A positive, A negative, B positive, negative blood. All this deals with is the actual blood type. Whether you are positive or negative is a completely separate thing that deals with a protein that we're not going to talk about. But if you want to know what type of blood you have, you can check your parents. You can kind of figure out. Sometimes the doctors can always tell you if you don't already know, or if you've given blood, which most of you are too young to do that still. But when you have a blood drive at the school, next year you should be able to give, and they can tell you your blood type. I'll put some additional problems in a Google form for you to do that will be due on, tomorrow's Wednesday, so that will be due on Friday. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and reach out to me. Let me know. I realize that this is not the best way to teach this material, but it's the best thing that I can come up with. All right, I hope you guys have a great day.